Woo, 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 woo. Listen, y'all already know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. All right. It's on a different day that we're doing this, but it's all right. It's a Sunday confession, y'all. Sunday confession. My Sunday confession, y'all. And hopefully y'all ready for this one. Hopefully y'all are ready. Listen, y'all. Sunday confession. And yes, I'm driving, so if I don't look at you, I'm sorry. But Sunday confession, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. The perfect Christian, right? I almost feel that people on the outside, that are not really Christian, right? I really feel that they almost like secretly judge those who are Christians because they're supposed to live this perfect life, or that we're supposed to be these perfect people. But guess what, man? Christians are just like regular people. We're just trying to get it right. Y'all, at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're trying to get it right. We're trying to walk this life that just walk this life. And sometimes that's tough, man. Sometimes it's tough because we are still human at the end of the day. We are still human. We are not like when you get saved, you're not like part man, part Holy Spirit, or part spirit to where you can get things right and you're good to go. No, that's not it. And I think that part of the problem is the media, right? The media, these phones, recording devices. Because back in the days, it was a little easier to be a Christian. You understand what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of wild stuff going on at that time, except for YouTube and Betty Ann, where you were just blowing a crowd and the crowd would pass out. And you're just like, bruh, what are you doing? You know? Other than that, you didn't really see all the shenanigans that you will see nowadays. And I will say this though, yes, we as Christians, we as people, we are supposed to be set apart. We are supposed to be different. We are supposed to be the change makers, the ones who live these different lives, you know. And a lot of times what you have is you have the Christians who are like, well, I could still go to a Diddy party and still be okay. Listen, all I'm going to say with that is that you better be careful, man. You better be careful what type of party you are going to, what type of life you want to live, you know, because that's crazy. That's crazy. And a lot of times too, I want to say it depends upon your walk with God, but a lot of times you don't want to be in that atmosphere, man. Especially going to a party, right? And so there's nothing wrong with going to a party as a Christian, but yet you gotta really ask yourself that, am I really supposed to be in this environment, you know? Because there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be looking at you like, hey, aren't you so-so, aren't you so-so, aren't you so-so, you know? But like I said, we as individuals, we struggle with a lot of stuff. We struggle with a lot of stuff. But that's not like a license or a permit to say, oh, since I struggle with a lot of stuff, or since I'm human, that it's okay for me to do ABCDFG, or it's okay for me to live ABCFG way. No, that's not the license for that. is basically saying like, yeah, I'm still human at the end of the day. I may fall, I may get it wrong, but I am on the struggle bus and I am trying to get it right. I am trying to get it right. I'm trying to understand all of it. But I think that a lot of people from the outside looking in is pointing fingers and saying, hey, look, they're doing this, so they're doing this, so they must not be Christian, or it might, you know. But like I said before, you know, yes, we as Christians, we're supposed to be set apart, right? Like, how can you tell a man from a woman, right? They look like a man, they dress like a man, they talk like a man, they act like a man, they walk like a man, they have man parts. So we're like, all right, that has definitely got to be a man, you know? Even though, anyway, but you know, but that's just the fact of the matter, you know. It's like that's what sets a man apart from a woman, you know. I'm talking about a real man from birth, y'all. Okay. But anyway, that's what sets us apart from a woman, right? But bringing back to the Christian world, what sets us apart? The way we act should set us apart. The way we talk should set us apart. The way we carry ourselves should set us apart. You know, like there's a lot of stuff that we as Christians that we can do that can set us apart from just the normal day in day out type of thing. You know. But once again, it doesn't mean that we are perfect. Doesn't mean that we're gonna fall. Doesn't mean that we're not going to. Doesn't mean that we're not going to struggle and have these struggles and have this way about us. But yet, we need to know that there are ways to overcome it. There are ways to get by. There are ways just to do things, you know. But we as Christians, we're not perfect individuals. We struggle every day. Every day we struggle. But as Proverbs says, yeah, even though we struggle, we're gonna fall. A righteous man gets up 7 times. So we're gonna fall, we're gonna get right back up. We're gonna fall, we're gonna get right back up. And we're going to continue to live the life that God has called us to live. Or try to live the life that God has called us to live, you know? And that's just it, man. That's just it. But my confession to y'all is that we are not perfect. We're not perfect. And there's a lot of Christians got their nose up in the air as if they are perfect and beat their chest like they are perfect. And guess what? You're not. You're not. You're just like the rest of us. You're just trying to make it, and we understand that. We get that. But you know what? As Christians, we should always watch our behavior. Because our behavior is what's really going to set us apart from any other individual. Yes, we're human. Yes, okay. Yes, we have flaws. Yes, okay. Yes, we're not going to always do the right thing all the time. Okay. But your behavior, how you treat somebody else should be a key factor in how you are as a Christian, right? So if I go to a restaurant and I treat and I tell the waitress, you're good for nothing just because you got my order wrong, or oh, you're just a dirtbag because of this, right? And then the person next to me knows that I was just talking about God earlier, and they're gonna be like, this person's a Christian? Hey, you speaking to her like that? Man, that's I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be associated with that, right? But that's why as Christians you got to watch how you act in public. And it's not to be like looking over your shoulder like, oh, no. It's you gotta watch how you act. You gotta watch how you respond to people. You gotta watch all of that, you know? And you're in Ephesians, it says that your speech has to be seasoned with some salt. Your speech has to be seasoned with some salt. So you can't just be so abrasive and so like harsh with people. And I mean, there's ways of joking around. You can always joke around with people, you know. But you gotta watch how you speak to people, man. You gotta watch. No matter what, everybody is God's children. Now, whether they want to accept Him or not, that's on them. But you gotta watch how you speak to people. And I think that is the main factor too. Gotta watch how you speak to people. Listen, y'all, I'll be talking down next time. I gotta focus on this road because it is raining and stuff like that. And I just gotta focus, okay? So I'll see y'all next time for my Sunday confession, y'all. Yes, I'm going to be trying to be more proactive, okay, and post it on Sunday, okay? But sometimes I just get tired, y'all. I just get tired. Forgive me.